Hello everyone, Katharin here with Real Chicago and Real 360. Very excited for May because it's Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. We are celebrating this month with Richard Song of 1104. Lovely to meet you again for the first time and really excited to hear that you guys still have some things going on. Obviously it's Asian American Pacific Islander month, so hi, hello, happy AAPI month to you, fellow Asian American Pacific Islander, also an immigrant. So tell me a little bit about how you are keeping your sanity during COVID and what keeping you busy.
I mean, we've been thinking about doing a lot of internal stuff for a long time, so I'll just use this time because my staff always excuse like we're too busy, this and that. So now we don't have any excuse. So we're doing a lot of internal stuff, maintenance stuff, and then procedural stuff. So we're spending a lot of time doing that. So we've actually been keeping ourselves busy in the past month or so. On top of that, I also pick up some hobbies. I actually started drawing because I'm actually, I'm a visual storyteller. I like to make film. I'm a cinematographer, and also like I do a lot of graphic design. Actually, most of my graphic design for my company I did myself. So I never actually learned how to draw, but like as I keep going, I'm like, well, graphics. Like, I like visual stuff. I'm like, well, might as well just start drawing. I actually really enjoyed it. It's much easier art form to express yourself than filmmaking, I would say.
One person, one tool.
And you can keep correcting it, and then
Yeah.
you can keep changing it. I usually erase my artwork for like 5 or 6 times before I actually like it. So that's really forgiven. I love that part. But yeah, just being doing that, and also I think for me, it's really just make sure even I'm at home most of the time, I still wake up early in the morning because a lot of times it gets really depressing. You don't want to wake up, and it's important for me to remind myself to sleep early and wake up early and just have a good day, kind of deal. So been trying to survive like that.
Are you watching anything online right now? Is there like a
I actually watch more movies nowadays because like when I'm busy, I also when I watch a movie, I have an obligation that I feel like I need to finish it. So that's really so I don't start a lot of movies. I will start shows easier because they were shorter. But now I have more time to watch movies. So I actually downloaded the what is that the Criterion collection. I've been watching a lot of movies on them. They actually have some really great some Chinese movie that is not even screened in China. So I was actually really happy to find them there. So yeah, that was fun. I explored more American cinema because as growing up, I actually didn't watch that many American cinema because I didn't watch a lot of films growing up because it's a tiny town in China, and then most of the time I study. So my experience more through other foreign of like I do more video stuff in the beginning, not so much on the cinema stuff. So now it's like a good time for me to catch up more with that and watch more American cinema. So I think that's especially like art house films. So those things are on like Criterion Collection. Those are interesting.
So who are some people that Asian Americans that you admired younger?
I didn't grow up with Asian American. I grew up with just Asian, I would say. So I it's hard to say.
Asian, yeah.
But like some, I didn't grow up with it. But like after not too long ago, I started watching more Ang Lee stuff, and I really like his style. Even though um, his recent tries when it comes to films are not extremely successful, but I think his past works were great. And then I don't know their last names, but like there's a lot of like Hong Kong directors. I actually don't remember doing that much, but I like watch a lot of Hong Kong movies. I love those directors. In the Mood for Love or things like that. And then I also watched a lot of like art house films like The Flowers in Shanghai. That was developed. I actually don't know who directed that one. But like more slow paced art house films. I was actually quite inspired by those films as well. And in general, just like the comedy, who's that? Steven, his first name is Steven. I don't know his English name, so I don't. Steven, someone, the one that makes a lot of comedy. And he's from Hong Kong. Like, I don't remember his last name. But like I watched a lot of his films growing up. Like these films was so popular, everyone's watching it. And we always like talk about those jokes in our school, and then we do it all the time. So like those are mostly more Hong Kong directors. Back in the days, mainland director were not that popular. And then like Hong Kong director is more the mainstream thing that you watch in China.
Okay. So when did you first come to the US and why?
I actually came here in 2013, so actually 7 years ago, exactly 7 years ago almost. I came here honestly just for school because graduating high school, because I was working in a TV station on campus, so I wanted to do things about in general entertainment industry. I actually want to be like a TV host in China first. I actually TV anchor and broadcaster. So basically, I'll be anchoring news in China. I want to do that, and that wasn't super successful. And then because my decision was like I either do anchoring or I do behind the camera thing. So I decided to study film because that's more for behind the camera and more technical side of things. So I switched to that. But like because in China the college entrance exam is really stiff. I was good at it, but like I don't have coming from a tiny town in China, I didn't have that many choices in terms of choosing schools. So and then my family had a chance to migrate here, so that became a really good option for me to come here to actually pursue my dream in doing filmmaking sort of things. So initially, that's the reason why we moved here, mainly for college.
Okay, that's fantastic. And so you went to Columbia College, and you actually,
Yeah.
you named 1104 after one of the studios, I believe, in Columbia College.
Yeah, one of the buildings.
Yeah, one of the buildings.
Yeah.
So, and now you've moved to this beautiful studio. I've been there. It's great. It's lovely. Tell me a little bit about your space then to now.
My space. So when we started off, we actually rented a tiny office space, like 1,300 square feet, like in like on Hosted. So it's on the 4th floor, and then we have a really old elevator. It's kind of like mine shaft kind of elevator, and it scares people all the time. And imagining moving all the equipment from 4th floor to 1st floor all the time, and our staff complaining about it all the time. Not complaining per se, but like it's kind of like scary.
Yeah.
And you know, we're so cramped in, like the office and everything is together, and then we just rent our space. Yeah, like if we keep social distance, we're talking about the other day. If we want to keep social distancing in our office, we can roughly fit like 2 to 3 people there. And then in the current new place, we can actually fit more people. Yeah, but now we actually have proper storage room for our equipment. We have proper place where we can service customer, and then we also have like a stage where I'm actually at right now. So we actually do those things that without interrupting with other people. Because back in the days, we do those things on the hallway, and then share in the hallway with other tenants. But it's been exciting. Now we have actually our own place, and I think our staff love it, and then most of our customers love it as well. And we just want to use it to its best potential, you know. For sure.
Tell me a little bit about your Indie Collab and what inspired you to create it.
For me, the biggest inspiration for Indie Collab is that when I was in film school, when I graduated, I realized that how much resources you lose after graduating from it. And then for especially emerging filmmaker, there's not really a place where you can hang out and find resources. And that's kind of where the idea comes from, where, you know, there's a lot of great space out there in Chicago, but I think they're not inclusive, not for me at least, to be accepting a lot of people. So like that's the idea where I came from, that I want to create space where emerging filmmaker will feel comfortable being here. And then it's more of a loose structure. It's more about inclusivity, have more people here. Because for me, growing in China, if we don't have 20,000 people in an event, it's not an event. So for me, if I don't have like a lot of people in here, then I cannot call it a co-working space. I cannot call it a community. So that's the reason like I created Indie Collab with the mindset that I want to make it as inclusive as possible, so I can include as many people as possible. So basically, when people sign up for Indie Collab, what you get is really just, you know, our co-working space is a flexible space. People can go in and work and hang out, and they can come in during work hour, and then we only charge, I think, like, I don't remember, $30, something like that per month. We're not really charging like a sustainable fee. We're charging a fee just to pay our rent, basically, and just for people to come here and hang out. And we have a workstation here for people to use, and you know, we have a lot of facility here. And people, like, if they don't want to work from home, they don't want to work from like a coffee shop, they come here to work. That's like the base idea of it.
Very cool. And you have several programs, one being your FBI program. You want to let me know a little bit about how that works, and if filmmakers want to get involved, where they have to sign up?
Sure. Funny story. The actual FBI building is actually right next door. Like, we can see them right across the street. So we're always like, we talk about FBI too much. They might be eavesdropping on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, why you talk about us all the time? It's like, don't flatter yourself. Don't flatter yourself. We're not talking about it. But FBI is short for First Backward Initiative. So it's more of an initiative where we help people with their crowdfunding campaigns. So we provide free equipment for their crowdfunding campaign to shoot some proof of concept or shoot some interview videos, so that I can use that as marketing material for fundraising purpose. And then on top of that, we also provide some additional support and consultant for free when it comes to crowdfunding campaign. And for your final production, we also provide some gear credit and some additional support in that perspective. We also work with another post-production house called Third Beacon Studios. They also provide some free post-production service for those people. And people can find more information on our website.
Do you have a personal project in the future right now that you're working
I
on?
have a few in the work. So one of them actually, I work with a Egyptian-American director, and she wrote a script about the 2011 Egyptian Revolution. And it's an actually interesting piece. It's my first feature film, so we're spending a lot of time developing it because writing a feature film and developing one is definitely hard. So working on that. The other thing I'm trying really hard is working with some writers to develop more scripts that's more about the Asian American or Chinese international student experience here. So I'm still exploring more topic and more story in that from because I want to work with more Asian American filmmakers. Truth to be told, I have not worked with all of them. I wish I could have, but I haven't. So I'm trying to find more chance to work with them and promote better, like more representing better stories, better Asian American story. I would say overall, that's something that I really like to promote more. Since now I actually have the ability to help more people, and I want to encourage more of that, because a lot of times, especially for Chinese international students, we're not that outspoken in a way. So like making like a bold statement about us is less of our concern. Most of the time we try to assimilate more than we should try to speak out about our difference and how we can bring value to the society. So part of for me is to encourage more people like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, it's amazing to have talked to you. Well, I will let you go, Richard. Thank you so much again. And I can't wait to talk to you next time. That's all I have for today, folks. Thanks for watching. This is Katharin with Real Chicago and Real 360 saying, see you later.